I'm Diogo. I'm a PhD student at the Max Planck Institute for Extraterrestrial Physics, and I'm working on black holes, and in specific about the black hole at the center of our galaxy, Sagittarius A star.
What advice would you give to younger people approaching physics?
So I would say be curious, stay curious. I think that's the one thing that always gets me out of bed in the morning ever since I started studying physics. And so yeah, that would be my quick advice.
What do you think should be improved in this career?
So pursuing a career in physics or astrophysics or any exact science, I think it can be challenging. It can be daunting at times. It can be overwhelming as well. So I think there's still, how can I explain it? One has to put his heart into it if one really wants to make it work. It's a different kind of career that someone would do if one would go into industry or other topics or other types of work. So in that sense, one has to work hard for it, and one has to move around, for example, in between countries. There's not that stability that one would have in other careers, and that's a challenge that we need to think about, because I mean it happens to a lot of people doing science that after a few years it works very well when you're young, when you're in your 20s and you're happy to travel around the world and move place every 2 or 3 years, but at some point people would like to settle down, and that's one of the main challenges of pursuing a career in astrophysics still today.
And can you talk about your topic of research, what you are working on at the moment?
My work is focused on Sagittarius A star, the black hole at the center of our galaxy. I work at the Max Planck Institute for Extraterrestrial Physics, and the group actually won the Nobel Prize for the discovery of this object and for studying the motion of stars around it. And essentially there's a lot we can learn from the motion of these stars, and it can, I mean, after 100 years of general relativity, we are still trying to understand if this is the correct theory of gravity, and studying this fantastic beast at the center of our galaxy is one of the ways we are trying to prove Einstein wrong or right.
And how would you explain it to a kid in elementary school?
Essentially, when so we have stars. If we look at the sky, we have lots of stars that shine, and we can see them, and they live for many millions of years, and at the end of their lives they collapse, they die, and then they form what we call a black hole. And black holes are amazing objects because we cannot see them with light, but we can see how things are moving around them, and by studying how things move around them, we can understand what objects are these. And my work is essentially about understanding these objects.
If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe.